do a little recap here of Montgomery. They're coming into this game off of a win at the Lakeside, a 40-20 game. And prior to that, the Lakeside win, 34-22, certainly been averaging interception about 30, 40 points a game. So they must have an offensive engine, and I think it all runs behind the quarterback.
They're definitely going to chunk the ball, Trent. They're going to throw the ball 30, 40 times the ball game. Nothing really deep. They do a lot of they dink you down the field, trying to get completion after completion. But
Good deal. I think we got you dialed in on your phone.
yep.
Sounds good. So we'll probably to the field to get us shortly. And I tell you what, guys, this is what you play for. It's football. Yeah.
Please rise for invitation and remain standing for my
Guys, y'all need to turn the rock music off.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for allowing us all to gather here safely, Lord, and enjoy this beautiful game. Thank you for the beautiful weather and the fans and the players and the officials who make this possible tonight, Lord. Everyone involved, everyone traveling home, and let everything that happens tonight bring glory to your great name, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
What's so proudly at the twilight and
You guys got me?
I muted you. So check your mute.
I Trent, do you guys have me? Okay. There you go. All right. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. After the prayer and national anthem, we're about ready for the toss. Our captains on the field, number 21, number 4, number 53, and number 8. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you didn't see, because you can't see through radio or our laptop, was the cheerleaders in the end zone for Montgomery. Poor young ladies were doing the mosquito dance down there, Chad. Those young ladies, I mean, they were just trying to get mosquitoes with legs, with arms, with elbows, and almost felt bad for them, but not so much. It is their stadium.
If you want to practice killing mosquitoes, this is the place to come.
No doubt. We'll see if we can turn up your mic a little bit there, Chad, and get you a little bit.
You want to? Testing 1 2.
So St. Mary's, as you may have heard over the PA, will receive the ball to start this game. Got to think that Montgomery won the toss. And Hayden Gainey is the tall number 1 wide receiver. I got to think he's going to be one of the favorite targets. We'll get some commentary. We've got another person up on the potential booth here with us, the mobile booth.
AJ Johnson.
AJ Johnson joining us. Literally has skin in the game, and we'll try to make sure that his young man has a great performance this evening.
He'll be all over the field.
There you go. So big thank you to Play Ball Productions for pregame intros, and our kickoff sponsor is Trace Reliability for all your industrial needs. Trace Reliability. Chad, let's give you a test. How are you? Can you hear us? I guess not.
Chad, doing a quick check-in with you.
Mic check, Chad.
You got me?
Yep, there you go. We got you now. So
All right.
Deep for your St. Mary's Tigers. Looks like number 22 and who's that? Number 1, huh? Shilan Gandy.
Yeah, Brady Childress and Shilan Gandy back deep.
Brought in by
Brady Childress on the return.
Childress with a good return, probably about a 20-yard return, close to midfield, 44-yard line of St. Mary's. First and 10 Tigers on their own 44, heading towards the Red River. So that would be going towards the west, towards the setting sun, which is just about out of view at this point. So your Tigers have the ball on the right hash, facing what looks like almost a 4-4-2. 4-2. They'll probably drop those linebackers out. So pistol formation, wide receivers left and right, double wings, and Thibodeau to the right side of AJ. Takes the snap, handoff to Thibodeau, heads running room, has a blocker, and gets first down territory. 12-yard run off right tackle. Couldn't quite tell, left tackle, couldn't quite tell if that was a little bit of a trap there.
Probably had some trap action there on the inside, mostly a power run play there, off tackle on the left-hand side. Very well blocked by the Tigers' offensive line, and great vision by John Paul Thibodeau to find the hole there.
And Dudley, that's one of the things I talked to you a little bit about was control of the line of scrimmage. We just didn't have it last week. Hopefully that was preached to the boys. So pretty much a double wing formation. John Paul, same run off left tackle, heads running room, trucks the defensive back, and gets first down territory on a gain of about 28 yards. St. Mary's in the red zone, so that's the red zone entry. A big thank you to
St. Mary's Tigers are set up in the red zone, first and 10.
The Tigers going up tempo, moving the ball here.
And very well blocked again up front by the Tigers. Didn't get contact there until he hit the secondary and made a safety pay for it. That think twice about coming in to face him with a full head of steam next time he's coming down the barrel.
Ball stays on the left hash. St. Mary's first and 10. Wide receivers left and right of the formation. Double wing to the right. AJ and
Gonna be a false start, guys.
Start. And that's one of the things that's killing us. We get these momentums, we get these up tempo, we get things going our way and shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. Been battling out all year, just inconsistencies there, but done better in recent weeks.
Correct. What about that? What about Tim just running over that safety? I mean, that was the Corey Allen big hit right there, baby.
It sure was. So
I think he left cleat marks on that guy's chest.
after the illegal procedure backing up the Tigers, they take 1st and 15, wing to the left, wide receiver left, 2 to the right, and JPT in the backfield. AJ looking to throw, has time now, scampers to the left, has a little bit of running room, tucks it, and has first down territory.
First down.
1st and goal to go from about the 4-yard line. Really good job there, staying in bounds, keeping his eyes in front of him, and just making sure he stayed in bounds, kept running north-south.
Tiptoeing down the sideline, guys. He got about an extra 8 yards there. We got it 1st and goal on the 5-yard line.
1st and goal to go, Tigers, on the opening drive of this game on the road at Montgomery. 10 minutes, 10 seconds on the first quarter clock. 0-0 score. Ball remains on the left hash, and now a stoppage of play.
They spotted the ball wrong, guys. They had it on the 4. Need to back the ball.
So spread formation here, I formation with John Paul Thibodeau stacked behind AJ, wings on left and right of formation. Now JPT moves to the left, handoff, and he eludes tacklers and gets in the end zone, but there's a flag. He's going to probably be holding. He's going to bring back his touchdown.
Coming from the white hat in the backfield.
I'm going to give it to Blaze, guys, on the backside. A block he did not have to hold on.
Yeah, I think the ball had already passed him up there.
I'll be looking at 1st and goal. 16-yard line.
Come on, Tigers.
So if it was on the 4, it ought to be on about the 14 there, but it looks like it's at about the 15-yard line. 9:36 and counting, first quarter clock, 0-0 score. St. Mary's Tigers threatening on this opening drive, certainly chewing up clock. Most of it's been on the ground. We did have one formation where we looked like we wanted to pass. That's when AJ tucked it and ran and got us into this position right here. So wing to the left, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff, John Paul on a straight dive and gets probably about 5 on that.
It'll be 2nd and 10 on the 10-yard line.
Yep. 2nd and goal to go on the 10-yard line, 9:32. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just keep diving the ball, just pound it in there.
Agreed. Important for the Tigers to maintain positive momentum here, not do anything, shoot themselves in the foot to back anything up. Need to see some consistency. It'll be important to establish themselves here on offense on the opening drive of the game.
Trips right, sole receiver to the left, ball about the middle of the field. John Paul to the right of AJ. AJ rolls right, has an intended receiver, catches the ball. That's Shilan, and Shilan dives for the end zone, waiting for a signal, and down. St. Mary's Tigers on about the 10-yard pitch and catch from AJ to Gandy. And here we go.
Big shout out to 3J's distraction with that opening drive touchdown by the Tigers.
Chewed up a good 8 minutes off the clock. So,
10-yard pitch and catch from AJ to Shallon Gandy. Shallon having to dive in from the 2-yard line, touch the ball at the front right corner pylon to get that through the into the end zone.
Good job by that young man. Caught it in the flats and just kind of tried to turn his jets on. So now Hogue for the PAT had a lot of power behind it. Let's see if it's called good. Yep. And it is.
They had to think about it for a minute.
Yeah, they sure did. But I don't want to be the guy to get it out of the woods. That's always a no-go for me back there, because you liable to come back with something attached to you in the form of a pterodactyl mosquito.
Back in the Payne Williams days, and not too long ago, we lost many a football in those woods.
Right? Exactly. So opening drive successful for your St. Mary's Tigers. With the clock stopped at 8:57, St. Mary's up 7-0, and we'll take a quick 10-second timeout. All right, man, that's kind of opening drive we needed.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin, an idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-Ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the Tigers are preparing to kick off to Montgomery after an opening drive score, making the game 7-0 at 8 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kick is away. It's going to be muffed at the 10-yard line.
I think that's 80 or 88.
88 on the return from Montgomery. He was able to pick it up, got it out to the 20-yard line, and he's brought down by the Tigers there.
Kickoff sponsor, Trace Reliability, after the score. So for all your industrial supply needs, Trace Reliability.
I think we got away with a little horse collar there, guys. But I'm just, on the tackle.
First and 10 Montgomery at their own 20-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Just a couple of ticks off that clock. 7-0 St. Mary's. So kind of a spread formation here. A little bit of a mimic of us here. A wing to the right, wide receiver to the right. Double receivers to the left. Man in motion now. Puts the wing to the left. Fake handoff, number 12 with the carry. Pitches it out late. And he's got running room. And fourth up down.
Excellent little play for the Tigers.
Wow, just was contained there. Got outside and turned it on.
Yeah, nice option play there by Montgomery, as it looked like we faked the handoff on the inside. Quarterback keeper around the left-hand side and had a running back just waiting on him for the pitch if he was pressured. And he made a good pitch out there, and they were able to get about 10 yards off of it. 15 yards, excuse me.
Looks like Montgomery comes to the line and gets the play from the sideline, guys.
Tighter formation here. Wings, routes, and a long overthrow there. Intended receiver number 80 for Montgomery. And I'll get a name on that. That's
Kenny Reeves, wide receiver.
Look for the Tigers to bring a lot of pressure tonight. I think we want to get in this quarterback's face and make him do that right there. Throw it on the run.
Yep. So you had a little bit of a zone flood there out to the right. You had receivers at about 10 and 15 yards and just overthrow there. So it looks like a double wing to the left.
We get a roster for Montgomery.
Yep. There we go. Gang tackle on that one.
Yeah, looking for some running room off tackle there on the left-hand side. Got maybe a yard on the carry. Brings up 3rd and 9 from there.
Sponsored.
3rd and long for Montgomery. 8 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Clock's ticking. Ball is spotted at the Montgomery 39-yard line.
Stand up tight end, wide receiver to the right. Getting pressure, number 12. That'll be good pressure there. That's all he can grab. And
They tried to Connor K tried to remove his head in the helmet. I mean, 15 is 15, guys.
taking up on the play is the quarterback. Tried to decap him.
He did.
Same news. Yeah.
Well, at least we can say Connor earned every yard of that 15.
No.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he earned that one for sure. It's the kind of pressure you want to bring. Unfortunately, gives Montgomery a first down after you had him at 3rd and 10. But I like the pressure that we're bringing. That's what you got to make him nervous.
It does, and really clash of the strengths here tonight. So it's an important 3rd down to get the defense off the field. Montgomery consistently scoring 30, 40, 50, 60 points throughout the year, even in their losses. Your defense has played very well up to this point in the season. So really clash of strengths on both sides. Montgomery offense against St. Mary's defense.
Foshi trucking on that big hit here and takes 3 or 4 Tigers. Looks
like AJ Lavispear with the tackle there, guys.
7:20 counting on first quarter clock. Montgomery now doing their version of moving the ball down the field after they faced a 3rd and long and got the first down on penalty. Wing left here, rolling out as the quarterback to the right, has room and gets it up to 88. Nice catch over number 8, and I think that's going to be into the end.
Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back, guys.
Yep, I see Laundry on the field. So
I got a holding. I got a holding on Montgomery. They bringing it back.
Lucky we didn't get a late hit on that.
So it looks like
that'll be negated.
Both teams are coming back here. Holding must have been after the reception because it's downfield inside the 20-yard line. The flag is.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not, guys. Maybe it was a late hit on the quarterback. Oh, we had 12 guys on defense, and they did that.
Yeah, it's going to be unsportsmanlike.
So we'll see what the call is here. Looks like they'll be going for 2 as they don't have a kicking game.
Oh, man on the field on defense. So touchdown will stand as the Tigers get ready to go for 2.
6:57 showing, and pending a point after attempt. Tigers leading 7-6 right now. See if we can deny this. Montgomery breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers left and right of the formation. Trips right. Empty backfield. Empty backfield for Jordan, the quarterback. Now man in motion to the right. Heavy flood to the right. Pass over the middle and deflected, I believe. Good job there. I'm not sure. Was that French?
Tucker Johnson on the
Johnson.
Montgomery 6, Mary 7, 6:57 remaining in the first quarter.
So 7-6.
So I mentioned the penalty on the third down play there when we had him stopped. And Montgomery's offense has been able to put up a lot of points this year. It's senior quarterback Mason Jordan back there leading their offense. We're going to have to match them score for score and get their offense off the field when we can.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not sure if you were up here, Dudley, when we did the pregame intro, but I think they're averaging about 40 points a game, close to it. High 30s for sure. So they can score, and defense is going to have to rally and come to play. So 7-6 is the score, with your St. Mary's Tigers leading currently. Back deep for your Tigers, looks like French this time, and Michael French and
Brady
Childress back deep.
Thank you.
Ask them to put the link in. Put the link in. Send it to Trevor.
So number 44 back to do kicking duties. Daniel Reeves. Reeves puts his foot in, and it's going to go out of bounds. Or did it just die? I hope we didn't touch that.
And the kickoff was left unattended. It was knocked out of bounds.
We need a little better heads-up play on that.
St. Mary's is going to take over around their own 15-yard line.
1st and 10, St. Mary's at their own 15-yard line. 6:57, 7-6 St. Mary's on the road at Montgomery. And with the combination of DEET, fans, sprayers, so far we're doing pretty good. Always worry about getting malaria when we come over here.
No, that's the thing. That's what caused
Legitimate concern.
He knocked it out of bounds. Otherwise, it was
I think I'm up to date on my yellow fever. It should be okay. Typhoid? I don't know. So St. Mary's huddled up.
good.
And we have a stoppage in play. So, just
St. Mary's will take over 1st and 10 from there on.
reaffirmation that we do have the ball here. Not much of a breeze. The flag is pretty much standstill. I think we need to move this game till later in October after we get a couple of cold fronts and a little bit of bug killing. So St. Mary's at the line of scrimmage waiting for the whistle to blow here to start. I formation with receivers left and right. Which way is the wing? We're double wings. So handoff Thibodeau. and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So defense for Montgomery makes an adjustment, and that's Little Tib. That's Jacob.
And we have a flag on the field at the end of the play.
Yeah, a lot of extracurriculars on the periphery, and we'll see if we can get Chad down there to kind of see what the call is.
It's going to be unsportsmanlike on us. We were the last to act, and he headbutted him.
A couple of substitutions coming in for your St. Mary's Tigers.
Interesting to see who this was because both sides were chippy going at it. Montgomery defender was driven off the ball all the way to the sidelines,
and you know that's I'm glad to see that because there have been a couple of games where we hadn't done as good a job downfield blocking as we normally do with our wide receivers. Might have been a point that Coach drove home with them.
So it's going to be a personal foul
against St. Mary's. That'll back them up 15 yards.
And St. Mary's offensive engine in reverse right now.
First and long.
So first and long for St. Mary's after the extracurriculars. Ball on the right hash, still headed towards the west. And receiver to the left. Trap play here, dive in the middle, and takes about 4 Montgomery Tigers. See if that's Jacob.
Jacob Thibodeau on the carry, guys.
No, just looking at.
Yep, Jacob.
Third and long. Correction. I had said first and it was third and long.
3rd and 15, guys?
At least. So facing 3rd and 15. 6 minutes and counting. 7-6 is the lead for your St. Mary's Tigers, but the offensive engine is sputtering. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, wing to the right, and John Paul Thibodeau in the backfield now with AJ. AJ drop, looks to throw, has an intended receiver brought in, and that could have almost been a
late hit too. Late hit.
Yep, good. We did get the flag because that was
he was on the ground and
yeah, we'll get the first down at the end of this with the penalty. So
I think that was buddy on buddy there as Montgomery defensive back Mason Jordan. I think they'll get him possibly with spearing there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he can't fly there.
Face mask. Okay.
So that'll tap on 15 yards.
So
if they were to kick Mason Jordan out, that's their quarterback.
It is. Yep.
Right around the 40.
So 1st and 10, St. Mary's at the 40. Ball moves to the left hash, headed towards that west end zone. After they set this, the clock should start, and it does. 5:24 in first quarter action. St. Mary's back in motion offensively. 7-6 is the lead for them. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, wing to the right, and JPT on the right side of AJ. John Paul takes the handoff and just gets dropped almost at the line of scrimmage. Outside linebacker, that red dead to rights. Nobody was able to put a helmet on him. So
yeah, heavy pressure there on the offense's right-hand side. That's where we were looking to run the ball. Nowhere to go. Could have possibly bounced that outside, but JPT had committed to just inside the tackle there.
Yep.
And was bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
Certainly like a little bit of the pass and run, and we're going to have to do that to make our running game legitimate. You're going to have to
open them up, soften the defense up, and we can throw on this defense.
I agree. So tight end now to the both sides, huh? Tight ends on both sides of the formation, a wing to the right, and kind of an offset eye, and once again,
Tucker Johnson just a little premature on his pull.
And a helmet about 20 yards downfield. That St. Mary's Tiger will have to come out on the play. That's number 54. Latravian.
I'm getting the card.
So
the helmet's off and it's a dead play then.
Mm-hmm. So helmet off, he'll have to sit one. And did we get backed up on that? Yeah, here we go. Back up a 5. So take a long time to develop this penalty here.
And foul goes to the cross guard. Back him up the right lane on second and 13.
Not sure where we're going here. It looks like
Personal
foul.
Might be why the helmet came off.
That must have been why the helmet came off. So,
Well, guys' helmets normally don't just come off. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And Travian was the one. He was the defender, Montgomery defender, were involved in the scuffle earlier.
Yeah.
So definitely some extracurriculars there after the play on multiple plays here in the first quarter.
So double backs here. Young Thibodeau on a scamper to the right has a gain of about 4, almost 5 yards there. Looks like he could give him about 4. 3:40 and counting. St. Mary's leading 7-6 in first quarter action on the road at Montgomery. Continued district play. Ball shifts to the right hash now. Get the vocal cord lubricant here.
Guys, with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, the St. Mary's Tigers are up 7-6 to our listeners.
7-6. Looks like wing to the left, wide receiver left, and JPT in the backfield with AJ. AJ dropping, looking to pass, has all the time in the world. Intended receiver is number 1, Chylan Gandy. He has first down territory on the gain of about 8 or 9.
Mark him down at the 38-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from there.
1st and 10, St. Mary Tigers at the 38-yard line. 3:03 and counting. St. Mary's with a good little drive. I'd like to see them one-on-one and punch it into the end zone at the end of this first quarter.
Have to go 2 receivers to the left, single receiver and wing to the right-hand side. Snap is back, handoff to JPT.
You could almost hear that smack way up here where we are.
And he's going to gain a little more than 2 on the play, maybe almost 3 yards. But big hit there at the second level of the defense.
Good forward progress there. 2nd and 8.
7.
Ball stays on the right hash here. Chylan Gandy bringing the play in. And this could be Wildcat, I think, huh? Is AJ in there? No. So Wildcat here with Chylan Gandy.
Tight end to the left, wing to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. So heavy set formation for St. Mary's here. Snap is back, fakes a handoff. Shallen to keep it.
Gets to the second level there, and just gets a good
Sorry. Gains about 5. St. Mary's will have to short coming up.
We'll give him a gain of 4 there. Brings up a 3rd and 4 from the 32-yard line.
Guys, we're going to have to let Shallen throw out of that one at least once to keep them honest. They're grabbing. I mean, they're just piling in the box. Oh, Shallen goes to a. I mean, somebody's got to be open if they slip out. I mean,
yeah. Minute 20 showing on the first quarter clock. 7-6 in favor of St. Mary's. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left, and John Paul Thibodeau, I think, in the backfield. No, that's Jacob. And trying to throw AJ now, tucks, and gets brought down on an ill-advised play back to the original line of scrimmage. Have open receiver. Got to keep your eye down.
Holding the ball.
Trying to scramble there to the right-hand side. The defensive backs collapse quickly out there in the flats. No running room for AJ. Like you said, scramble drill there for the Tiger receivers, and AJ keeping his head up probably would have had somebody open downfield.
Yep. Once the play clocks aren't working, I got to think there's about a 30-second or 10-second or so disconnect. 30 seconds showing. This may run out. I do believe we'll have to get one play off.
I think so. It'll be a 4th and just over 10 yards here with a loss of about 6 on the play.
Yep. Trips to the left and single receiver out to the right. Jacob in the backfield with AJ. AJ to the left now looks. Now
he's got AJ wide open. A's wide open.
Number 4.
He's going to come in the
end zone. Good cut and good downfield drop. No flags. A late flag. Hopefully. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to do unnecessary roughness, and that's the second one on number 12. He may be kicked out.
Yep. So that was Nelson on the reception about 12 yards, and then just made it on his own. Good yards after catch right there.
The penalty is A.J. Lavisbeer was standing at the goal line, and 12 just lowered his shoulder and ran into him on the touchdown.
So, yep, personal foul number 12.
That's the second one.
Senior quarterback,
Mason Jordan.
You better be careful.
Well, and I know there's a lot of friends out here playing each other tonight, and Hayden Nelson with the touchdown grab there, 40-yard touchdown reception, actually attended Montgomery. For several years.
You get two of them, you're not kicked out. He called personal foul, not unfortunate.
So 7-6 plus 6, and pending a point after by Hogue. That one looks good as well. So into the trees. And, that's a 3J's construction touchdown and
I'll give it Guidro's physical therapy, big play with the 40-yard pitch and catch on fourth down, nonetheless.
And probably a Family Doctors of Natchitoches kick it.
Trent, I've lost y'all.
Yeah, the battery. I had plugged the fan in.
The battery on the last long. It's not plugged in, is it?
Yeah, it is now. Well, the fan.
Oh.
All right, there we are. We're back there. Now let's turn.
You need me to come up there?
Here we go. Yep.
You need me to come up there?
Y'all
can talk about the reason he's not kicked out. That was a personal foul, not an unsportsmanlike conduct. Okay.
we're getting ready to kick it off.
Give me Green yard right up there. There we go. Just put right here. Bring that quicker. So we have to wash the battery. Click on the live inner studio over here. Right there. Oh.
That's enough answer.
Enter studio. There we go. And we're gonna do a sticker update. Y'all aren't back yet, are you?
Yeah, we're back.
I don't hear you.
Huh? Not all into the end zone, so it'll be a touchdown.
Penalty was assessed on the kickoff. Switch to the laptop.
Now talk. Yeah. All right. So we are back, and Montgomery flips sides now. They'll be headed towards the west after the end of the first quarter, where your St. Mary's Tigers lead 14-6. And after initially getting that kickoff, a little scoring drive recap, St. Mary's going in reverse almost. Finally got a break on a penalty that gave them a first down. Marched down the field, pass from AJ to
Hayden Nelson.
Hayden Nelson, thank you for the touchdown. And another flag. So offsides, it looks like on your St. Mary's.
Offside on St. Mary's.
So 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 5.
First and 5 and no.
If you didn't hear us, ladies and gentlemen, little chippy out here. Dudley, you were saying Nelson, of course, attended Montgomery for a couple of years before moving over to St. Mary's. So probably no love lost between some of his former teammates. They would like to make a statement to that young man.
Lots of passion out on the field tonight.
Yes. So
AJ Lattispirit also.
And Tucker with a good tackle there. Took on a block, shucked it, and got a good tackle there. Gain of none on the play. So 2nd and 5, St. Mary's. 11:43 showing in second quarter action. Wing to the left for Montgomery. I formation, a receiver left and right of the formation. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, looks for an intended receiver, and 80 was the intended receiver. In coverage was Hudson Methvin right behind him there.
Nice coverage by the inside backer there out in the flats, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
Mm-hmm.
Big play. Said it earlier. Need to do what we need to there on defense. Get off the field.
Yep. So bunch tighter formation here with tight end standing up to the left, a wing to the left. I think that's mimicked on the right side of the formation. Quarterback drops, looks to throw, has an intended receiver. That's number 80. Did he make it to the sticks is going to be the question. We'll see where he was.
I got enough first down.
Yep. That's give credit where credit's due. That's just good field awareness to be just past the sticks when you turn around and do your sit down route there. So just a little hook route, and quarterback nailed him. So stacked receivers to the left of the formation
and the right.
2 to the right.
Sides.
Yep, both sides. So a little bit of a mimic of us here. So quarterback Mason Jordan looking to throw, gets pressure, now has some people in his face, and that's going to be, where's the intended receiver? That ought to be intentional grounding. He's outside of the tackle box.
We already got a hold. They tackled Dennis and Morgan coming around the end. It's already a holding call on it.
So
holding call. We'll see if they're ruling him outside the tackle box, but definitely not a receiver within the vicinity.
No, nobody within about 35, 40 yards. So good pressure there, and St. Mary's had to run about 80 yards to tackle that young man and put pressure on him. Clock stop with 11:03. St. Mary's leading 14-6 in second quarter action on the road. When it gets closer to halftime, we'll have some updates for you from some local games of interest as well as maybe some district games.
Guys, do you get to pick between the hold and the intentional grounding, or do you?
I don't know that they gave an option on the intentional grounding. I saw a motion, looked like maybe he was saying outside the tackle box and declined to throw the flag, but they are calling the holding for sure.
Well, he tackled Dennis and Morgan coming around the end.
And Jordan is going to be stopped in the back. So they're right on 5, I believe. Montgomery's looking at 3rd and long.
So they don't stop.
Oh, yeah. What is it? It's what?
Your laptop pin again.
0316.
Good. Write that down.
No, the pass files.
What happens if it's die?
Yeah, looks like a pull again, but nothing was touched. It was just like it went good.
It's sucking the juice down quick.
On that, yeah.
No, my laptop, it was full.
Yeah.
Put yard stream in there.
So we sent the punt all the way to the Tigers. There were 7 years left to early.
Enter studio. Build the camera. Add the stage. That should be
Tigers were able to spot it right around St. Mary's. Only 35-yard line. We both took over first and 10.
I apologize, everyone, for the technical difficulties. Had a laptop continuing to die over here, right?
So did get out on 3rd and long there. And thank you to our sponsor for the forced punt, Little Eva Pecans. 9:38 showing in second quarter action. 14-6. St. Mary's has the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. So way to go defense getting off the field, and a big thank you again to Little Eva Pecans for the forced punt. Crack them.
So Mayor Vaderstein here in at quarterback.
Handoff, John Paul Thibodeau, left side, has a running room down to the second level, gets tripped up. Shoestring tackle,
takes the handoff.
Gain of about 9. He's
Looks
going to be
like
about a
about
half-yard
9%
shy. Ball
Yeah,
moves to the left
something
hash.
short.
St. Mary's headed towards the east. Merritt gets the call from the sideline, gets back to the huddle.
2nd and 1 from the 43-yard line.
Another good little sustained drive here. So 2 receivers to the right, wing to the right, and a wide receiver to the left. Running back on the right side of Merritt Steen, and they collapse on that. John Paul with plenty of running room has the speed. Nobody's going to catch him. He's gone. No flags on the field. Touchdown, St. Mary's on the 55-yard or 56-yard carry. No flag. Touchdown, St. Mary's on the speed of John Paul once he got to the second level.
Yeah, got a little pressure there just behind the line of scrimmage, but they ran right by him.
Yep.
And he was able to hit the sideline and outran the entire Montgomery defense 55 yards for the score.
John Paul Thibodeau adds 6. So on the big offensive play there, hydro physical therapy and a touchdown for 3J's Construction. Let's see if Carter Hogue can get a little thank you to his father for their sponsorship with the Family Doctors.
I can give shout out to Dennis and Morgan. Man, he really kicked that end out and opened up that hole for John Paul.
21-6 early in this game, and I like what we're doing here.
At the St. Mary's offense, struggled with inconsistency most of the season. 21 points here in a quarter and a half of action. Licking their chops against the Montgomery defense.
Absolutely. And, we talked about the fact that you had a disheartening loss on the road last week. Certainly thought you were going to be able to, maybe capture that one. And now you went out in district play, you got something to hang your hat on.
Playing for pride out there tonight after losing that close one last week and trying to get the train back on track with a month left of play here in District Action. 3 games after tonight.
And still much in playoff contention here, guys. Yep. A lot to play for here.
So ball spotted at the 40-yard line for the kickoff. 8 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the second quarter. Scores 21-6. St. Mary's leading Montgomery on the road. We're preparing to kick off following a 56-yard
run by JPT.
And that's onside kick attempt. And it's going to be brought in by number 69, Ashton Washington, senior offensive lineman for Montgomery.
So, Dudley, I asked young Jacob, my godchild, what his middle initial was, and it's A. So, Jat, I guess, but it doesn't flow off the tongue as good as JPT. JAT doesn't work as good, so I'm going to have to come up with something.
JPT and JAT.
That's it.
So Montgomery,
has pretty good field position, almost at the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line.
Uncle D, did you hear Chloe wanting to say hello?
Hello, Chloe. So
You didn't hear her on the, she talked about headphones.
Montgomery to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, wing lined up to the right-hand side now. Snap is back.
Good open field tackle.
Tucker Johnson.
Tucker Johnson, yeah.
Then followed up by Connor Kay and Hudson Meth.
Caden Gooding, the senior running back on the carry for Montgomery. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Is that Jeremiah Christian?
Christian, yeah.
Sophomore. He's a big kid for a sophomore.
He is.
Snap is back. 2 receivers on each side of the formation.
Straight pass play. And wow, good pitch and catch there. Number one on number one. He hobbled a little bit on that.
Yeah, tall wide receiver. Goes every bit of 6'4" out there. Big target.
And of course, that Shiland's all of what, about 5'5"?
Yep. 2 receivers.
Shiland drove him into the ground pretty hard there, though. He's hurt.
Yeah, he did. Straight dive, number 9, with running room, trucks a safety, and finally gets brought down. Not before he gains about 25. He's going to be in the red zone here. First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Chains are moving fast.
First and 10 from the 16-yard line.
Montgomery Peak to hurry up.
So 2 receivers to the right, single receiver left, 2 backs in the backfield.
And that's big number 80 there back there. It looks like a line from here. Not sure why the play clock's not working. I guess you have to have a mental set. Somebody ought to be talking to the coaches.
The white hat will keep, it looks like illegal procedure there on the offense. But the white hat, generally, when it gets to about 10 seconds, to let the offense know that they're at the 10-second mark.
So a little bit of play there for St. Mary's with the illegal procedures. Backs up Montgomery 5, slows the tempo a little bit after Montgomery was racing.
Yeah, when they get going, they're up tempo and they like to put the pedal down on the offensive side of the ball. 1st and 15 though, ball spotted at the 21-yard line.
Another tight formation here for Montgomery. Man in motion over to the right is 8. Heavy set to the right. Quarterback drops, looks to throw, gets pressure, overthrows number 1. He was the intended receiver, and there was a Tiger or 2 in the area, but he would have had that easy.
Yeah, Brady Childress, Michael French in coverage there, and it's tough to overthrow him. Such a big target down there. That'll fall incomplete. Already back up at the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers spread wide on each side of the formation. He's 2nd and 15 here.
St. Mary's bringing the heat, and that's Hudson Methvin that just got suckered in there a little bit.
Yeah, hard count as we were looking to bring some pressure up the A-gap there. Looked like a double blitz up the middle. And,
ball back to the original line of scrimmage on the hard count.
That'll bring up, make it 2nd and 10 here.
We had the dogs coming.
7 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. St. Mary's leading 21-6 against Montgomery on the road tonight. Montgomery threatening, though, as they have the ball just outside the 20, just inside the 20-yard line.
It was about 6 or 8 seconds there that didn't burn off. Slow on the clock operator there.
2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. 2 backs in the backfield. Snap is back.
10-yard drop. Airs it out. That's going to be out of
touchdown. It was a good catch. It was a touchdown. It was the back corner. He tipped it.
Back right corner of the end zone. He was looking at him the entire way. He wasn't going anywhere else. He was waiting on him to hit that back corner and
let it fly.
Yeah.
It's just playing jump ball out there, essentially, is all it is. So with that,
How much time do we have in the quarter, guys?
6 minutes, 53 seconds.
21-12 is the lead for St. Mary's. Another 2-point conversion coming up, attempt. So no faith in a kicking game over here across the river at Montgomery.
Spreading them out. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Now we're motioning left to right. 3 on the right-hand side.
Oh, hit him in a bad spot because it was in his hands.
Yes. That's going to fall incomplete.
Guess who the intended receiver was?
Number 1, Hayden Gainey.
So somebody might have to put a lick on Gainey. And
yeah. So 6 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second quarter. St. Mary's leading 21-12 on the road tonight as they're going to prepare for a kickoff return here after the touchdown pitch and catch about 15 yards for Montgomery.
Yep.
To bring them to within 9.
Almost 7 minutes to make a good sustained drive and put another one on the board. Get another one in the end zone. So back deep for St. Mary's.
And we've been saying it here consistently through
Michael
the first.
French and
Brady Childers back to return. Be important for St. Mary's again. We're going to have to match them score for score.
Yeah. And then some. Stay one ahead.
So can't rest here on offense. 6 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second quarter. Need to keep the momentum going and keep the pressure on them from the offensive side of the ball.
Yep.
I want to give a big shout out to looks like we're up to about 48 listeners here tonight. Seeing that ticker steadily growing through the first quarter and a half.
So Brady and Michael French back. Await the kickoff here. Probably be a squib again.
Guys, I'm going to have to get some of y'all to get some score updates. If I get off my phone, I'll be kicked off this. So I want to look up some scores.
Almost go out of bounds. Whew, takes a tough cut. That's number 4,
Hayden Nelson.
Hayden Nelson has it past midfield where he gets tackled at the 49-yard line of Montgomery. So
good field position.
Good field position. Return.
He plays it across midfield.
About 13-yard return there. Kind of bobbled a little bit. Made me nervous, though.
Montgomery's 49-yard line.
And the kicker has a way. I mean, that looks like it's coming straight for the sidelines, but it just kind of dies within 5 yards of going out of bounds.
It's a definite knuckleball coming out here on the sidelines. So tough to tell if it's going to actually go out of bounds or die just inside. And Hayden, heads up play, able to pull it in and put the Tigers in good field position here.
Vandersteen's still in at quarterback, guys.
Yep, Vandersteen now has wings left and right. Hand off to John Paul, trying to get the edge. Let's see if they set it. And middle linebacker comes in and closes the gap. That's number 12. And his helmet will go off, so he'll leave the game for at least one play.
Yeah, Mason Jordan, senior linebacker for Montgomery, and also the quarterback.
Everywhere.
We talked about him. He's been all over the field on defense tonight. Really the MVP of their team on both sides of the ball.
Yep. Trying to make a statement game here against rival St. Mary's across the river. 6:15 showing before halftime, 21-12. Vandersteen gets the call from the sidelines, goes into the huddle.
We're talking about second and 8, maybe second and 7.5 here.
So the wing now moves to the left. So double wing to the left. Receivers left and right of the formation. Handoff, John Paul trying to get running room and almost ran into somebody.
That tackle was made by number 6, Malachi Butler.
So
St. Mary's has coming up, 6 coming up.
And I'd like to see him let young Vandersteen throw.
Well, we're gonna
other
have to.
than throwing downs.
We're going to have to.
Other than throwing situations.
Play action opportunity. He can put the ball on the money when needed to. But we're going to have to be able to throw the ball to be able to put points on the board tonight.
And not just on third and long.
Right.
So one to the left, twin receivers to the right, one to the left. Vandersteen drops, looking, has a deep target. And almost that was
Shallon Gandy.
And he was behind the coverage, just kind of lost it to make a little bit of a a pirouette turn to try to bring it in, and it just kind of fell through his outstretched arms. So incomplete pass. Looks like we'll be going for this on 4th down. You're in Montgomery territory. Now we're punting. Here comes the punt team. Offense was still out there for a second. 5:04. Clock stopped with the incomplete pass, and that was into a lot of coverage, but had the distance on it.
Yeah, it would have been a good catch. He had to adjust his route there at the top end of the route.
Fake like we're going under center here. Now we're in a spread formation. Back to what looks like punt. That made the defense have to come up and respect that. Calling for the fair catch, and number 9 brings it in. I can't quite tell. Yard line or so.
Yeah,
Montgomery backed up deep.
Definitely inside their own 10. We're going to take a 30-second timeout.
So Montgomery will have first and 10 for the
defenses might not have much time. Montgomery's going to just quick here.
I said that one.
Give you some score updates. Jonesboro Hodge over to Quincy, 15-0 in the second quarter. Nacker Central down against Bird, 7-6. That's also in the second quarter.
Montgomery's on the 10-yard line, guys.
So Montgomery at the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers to the right, single receiver and a wing to the left-hand side, single running back in the backfield.
Man in motion now to the left. They dive opposite, and oh my God, he's off to the track. He's gone. He's gone. 90-yard run. Nobody will catch number 9. Wow,
one play.
Right up the middle, guys. Right up the middle.
Jeremiah Christian, sophomore tailback with speed. Broke through the line of scrimmage, got through the second level quickly, and it was off to the races from there. 90-plus yard touchdown on the first play of the drive.
In about 10.2 seconds, if that.
That's a big kid to be moving that fast.
Well, let me tell you, I wonder what his 40 time is, because he just did it twice plus.
He needs to move to Natchitoches.
Montgomery will be going for 2.
I got an extra room.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left-hand side. Empty backfield now. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. See if they target Hayden Gainey again.
Yep, he's ISO'd out on the top of the right. Nope, they're going to go
nice.
Good job. Nice stop there.
So fakes the jet sweep. Quarterback's going to pull it and keep it, try to dive up the middle. He's going to be met at the 1-yard line. Tucker Johnson on the tackle. Big play by the junior linebacker. Keep him out of the end zone.
30 seconds remaining in the first half.
Montgomery so far tonight 0 for 3 in 2-point conversion attempts,
which will give St. Mary's the continued lead, 21-18.
And with that, we'll take a 30-second timeout.
It's quite obvious.
Guys, look for it on side.
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Chad, you were saying something just before we took a break.
Guys, watch for the onside kick here. There's a lot of whispering going on between the Montgomery kickoff team when they ran out. So look for some little trickery right here.
Yep, got to be aware. Number 44 in kicking duties for Montgomery. They trail 21-18 with 4:40 to go before halftime. We await the kick. Kick is away, opposite side this time. That one is going to go out of bounds. So he knuckleballs better to the left than he does to the right, apparently.
Well, the Tigers got 4 minutes to score, and we've shown that we can score quickly too tonight. So And Montgomery doesn't have a history of wanting to stop anybody, so they're quite content in a 70-50 ball game. I mean,
and I think we're going to re-kick this when I see the kickoff return team making their way back out on the field.
Well, we back them up 10 yards, and they got to do it again, so improve your field position.
That's one way to do it. It's still a game of field position.
Well, the other thing it does for you, Trent, is, a lot of our starters come out on kickoff and kickoff return, so we're buying another, a minute for them to catch their breath.
Yeah, to get some wind, huh? No doubt about it.
So 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half. St. Mary's leading Montgomery 21-18. So we're preparing to receive the kickoff attempt here by second kickoff attempt by Montgomery.
After the 90-yard run by that was Jeremiah Christian, huh?
Yes.
Sophomore, golly. Got a lot of upside in that young man's game.
So Montgomery spotting the ball.
Third-year sophomore?
Might be.
I hope he's ineligible after this year.
Have heard good things about the young man, both on the field and off.
That's good.
Yep.
So let's see if we squib again to our left or Montgomery's right. This one's going to get inbounds. Brought in by Michael French up to the 35, 40, 45. Has running room, eludes a tackle into the middle of the field. He's going, ladies and gentlemen. He breaks tackles. And he is about the 20-yard line. So great return there by Michael French. Brought it in and he broke at least a half dozen tackles.
Great job all the way around. Disciplined blocking up front. No holds there when there were some opportunities as he made a couple of cutbacks. Broke several tackles there. Made his way up the sidelines on his side of the field and broke it back across the middle. Great return.
Absolutely.
St. Mary's will be on the 12-yard line, guys. 12-yard line.
12-yard line. So St. Mary's deep in Montgomery territory. 4:26 showing. St. Mary's threatening. Gotta maintain our tempo here. Right?
Gotta keep it going. Penalties. Sitting inside the T. Johnny's red zone here. Threatening to score. Mayor Vanderstein still in a quarterback.
Coach, guys, they are giving us Kowiop down the sideline here.
So pitch to John Paul, trying to set the edge here. Now cuts inside and gets dropped. Number 88, 89.
I believe it was number 80, Kenny Reeves, junior linebacker.
Shaking up player on the field here for Montgomery. That'll stop the clock. 4:06 showing, 21-18 in favor of St. Louis right now.
We'll take an opportunity during this injury timeout to update you on some additional scores. Logan Sport leading Lakeview at halftime, 34-0. LaSalle over Northwood at halftime, 16-14. Manny leading Winfield, 14-6 in the second quarter. North DeSoto over Southwood, 28-0 in the second quarter. Red River leading Lakeside, 13-6, also in the second quarter. A block against General Trask, 0-0 score in the first quarter.
Same formation. And the receiver way inside on y'all.
7 at halftime over Buckeye.
Right here.
Injured player on his own power. I'm not quite sure. I think it might have been the senior quarterback, middle quarterback.
Yeah, just do that one away, guys.
Heads up play,
definitely. Scrambling to the right-hand side, had nowhere to run. No one open in the corner of the end zone there. Did a good job just getting it out of bounds. No threat there with the ball about 10 yards beyond the
third and about 6 here. That's what the I think they have the banner wrong. Yeah, they did have second showing on the yard or on the sidelines. Now it is third.
Where's the ball spotted, Chad? Can you tell where we're at?
We're still on about the 9-yard line.
8, 9-yard line. Still in the red zone.
So 2 receivers on each side of the formation. JPT in the backfield to Merritt Vandersteen's right-hand side. Now, receiver in motion from left to right. We're going to hit it. Intended receiver on the right-hand side in the flats. Looks like Shalon Gainey was the intended receiver. He was the motion man moving from left to right. That's going to fall incomplete and bring up 4th down.
Outside of field goal range for Carter Hogue.
Carter Hogue was nailing him from 45 pregame. He was nailing him from 45.
Teams coming in.
Yeah.
No, Hogue's out. So let's go, Carter Hogue.
So Tigers here on 4th and 6.
4th and 6 from the 9-yard line, guys.
4th and 6 from the 9-yard line.
It's about a 28-yard kick, almost 30-yard kick. Looks like had to burn the timeout here, and that's okay. Get the right number of players out there.
Yeah, we only had 10 out, guys. Connor Cave got messed up, I guess.
3:36 showing before halftime. St. Mary's leading 21-18 in a field goal attempt. Will
delayed game on St. Mary's, or
Go back about 5.
back in about 5.
That's a hard call to make when you don't have a play clock. So I'd have to get in somebody's ear about that. Somebody needs to give them a countdown. I'd make the side judge count me down on every damn play. Especially once it got to 10 seconds.
Well, I think they're supposed to give you a sign at 10
Come over here
seconds.
and you tell me when there's 10 seconds.
Well, I haven't seen the I know he called a delay of game, but I hadn't seen them remark the balls. I think they're going to give St. Mary's the timeout there rather than the penalty. So it looks like some confusion by the white hat out on the field as the side judge was motioning in that a timeout was granted. So no
I was going to say we moved the. Yeah.
No penalty, guys. No penalty.
Nope, now they're moving it.
No penalty.
I
Okay.
think,
Why
did
they move us back? Looks like we're moved back as well as moved hash marks now. We were about middled up. Now we're on the left hash. So snap is down. Kick is up.
No good.
It's going to be shy.
And that field goal attempt is no good.
So St. Mary's will yield, and Montgomery will take over on downs. Let's see if we can keep them out of the end zone with 3:30 to go before halftime.
13 yards.
I know we went in.
I was right behind it. No, man, it was on the left.
you got a yardage marker for us there?
I'd love to tell you it was.
So ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Montgomery will take over 1st and 10 from there. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. St. Mary's leading 21-18 on the road tonight. Montgomery breaks the huddle.
2 right, 1 left.
2 receivers on the right-hand side, single receiver to the left, wing to the left-hand side, it looks like as well.
Jordan takes the snap, rolling to the right, chunks it into the middle of the field. Dangerous throw, intended receiver. Guess who?
Haney, I'm assuming there.
You are correct.
2nd and 10 coming up from Montgomery.
Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 3:23 showing before halftime.
A lot of eye candy in the backfield with the jet sweep action, and quarterback spins around, faking the handoff, and he scrambles to the right-hand side.
Stacked receivers left and right of the formation for the quarterback, Jordan. They look like they're changing the call here at the line of scrimmage. And you got to think time is becoming an essence right here, but no call. And this is taking an exorbitant amount of time. Jordan steps up, nice tackle here, and gang tackle, drop. And we'll see if they burn
And
the
quarterback
timeout.
Jordan is going to be sacked on the play.
Some pressure right there on the edges, and thought he was going to slip through the middle, but Aiden Nelson there able to lose the ground from the linebacker spot or defense spot.
Aiden Nelson and Trey came from the outside, and he stepped right up into Hudson for the sack.
That'll be a Foshee trucking sack and bring up a 3rd and long for Montgomery with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first half.
St. Mary's takes a timeout, try to save a little bit of clock here, potentially, if we can hold them.
That sack right there really should be credited to Hayden. That sack should be credited to Hayden because he forced him up right into Hudson. So I guess Hudson gets credit for it, but it should be Hayden's.
Yep.
So with that,
not a bad call here, save a little bit of time, get a win.
3rd and long here, if we can hold them and get the ball back, have an opportunity to get another score on the board before halftime. And the important aspect of we're building consistency on the offensive side of the ball, you want to steal as many possessions as you can as well. So ensuring that you have a possession with ample time to score will be big here to close out the first half. Got to get off the field here on 3rd and long first, though. So Tiger defense back out on the field, waiting on the offense.
I think they're being very generous with the play clock tonight, guys.
Yeah, that took an exorbitant amount of time, that last play. I don't see how they got off with that one. I feel like I ought to get my own clock going here. So,
well, we haven't been flagged for one either, so that kind of tells me that we're getting a lot of time.
2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back.
Nice way to chase him down.
And he's going to be dropped for a Foshee trucking sack. Big loss on the play.
Hayden Nelson with the sack, guys.
4th and long, a sack tackle for loss. Foshee trucking sack. And clock continues to count here with 2:20.
Hayden Nelson is playing like he's possessed tonight, guys.
Yep, absolutely. And, I don't know if they got him spying on the quarterback right now or something like that, but he's doing a heck of a job. He came from the blind side and just trailed him down.
He's had this game circled on his personal calendar since 12 months ago.
Yes.
And Montgomery taking advantage of the running clock here. Now
high
kicking
snap.
down.
Kick is away, almost blocked.
Oh.
Going to be end over end and brought in.
He's going to go to the house. Oh, buddy just got killed.
Whistles. They snapped the ball, and I see a referee with a flag out in his hand. So, barring whatever call may or may not be happening here, it's a T. Johnny's red zone and a great return there.
The officials are talking to the White Hat. Interesting to see what they come out with. If they're going to let the play stand, I'm assuming they are.
Looks like our offense is out here. So,
ball spotted.
Was it offsides?
That whistle came.
I heard the whistle, yeah.
So I just got a clarification on the rules, guys. According to my sideline referee here, it was an inadvertent whistle. If they do it right, they will get the opportunity to kick it again. That's what the referee had. Montgomery will get the right to kick it again because there was an inadvertent whistle. Even though the inadvertent whistle was in the run back, Montgomery will get the opportunity to kick it again.
And this would be inadvertent whistle number 5 on the season. Just point out.
That's depending them getting this call right, according to my referee Frank Griffin.
So apparently on the exhale, the whistle was blown. Maybe he needs to get that whistle out of his mouth, or maybe we need to hit him in the back and he can swallow it.
I don't know what they're doing yet, guys.
This would
talking
be
to the coach.
The 4th time.
It appears to be in our favor. If they're going to talk to the Montgomery sideline, it's going to be in our favor. So it looks like we will get the ball down here.
This would be the 4th time we've had an inadvertent whistle with the Tigers in possession of the ball in the middle of a run. whether it's a return or an offensive play.
God bless America. Minute 39 showing here before halftime. St. Mary's leading 21-18, but threatening potentially.
And it looks like they're going to spot the ball potentially where the whistle was. It was located when the whistle was blown. If I see them
backing us up.
Yeah, they're backing us up.
And with the ball inside the 15-yard line, and now they're going to.
This is the most egregious crap I've ever seen.
Blew the whistle. So
Wow.
we hit take it there. We kick. It was neutral good, but it's too bad.
You guys got me? So what I'm saying is, this is where we picked the ball up from the punt. So we had the option of them kicking it again or getting the ball right there.
So
and we chose to get the ball right here.
Scrimmage, and now we're going to get the whistle blown dead again. So
Hey, is that inadvertent again?
Do what?
Sideline fans getting a little feisty over here. Sweet. As we have a host of angry moms in the stands.
I bet one of them is my wife.
I wouldn't want to make any of them mad. So let's try again. Back to the line of scrimmage. Merrick Vanderstein under center. John Paul Thibodeau behind him. Pitch to John Paul. Trying to set the corner. Has running room. Left side.
They got a flag.
Did I see another flag get thrown in there?
Yeah. John Paul was 20 yards downfield, and we had somebody hit a guy on the ground.
He was crossing the goal line there, and the flag is thrown at the line of scrimmage.
We gotta keep your head. So instead of the touchdown run by John Paul Thibodeau, it's going to be a holding call. It's going to back us up 15.
Unbelievable.
First and 20.
Oh, man.
Back up St. Mary's 10 yards.
First and 20. And that was a white hat that threw that one.
Yep.
Ball was 30 yards down the field, and he's going to throw the flag at the line of scrimmage and call a hold.
Still a minute 27. It's probably the longest 6 minutes of football I recall in a while.
Ball spotted at the Montgomery 40-yard line. It will be first and 20.
He literally yelled, holding.
First and 20 from there. St. Mary's up to the line of scrimmage. Heavy set. Two tight ends, two wings to the right-hand side of the field. Sweep to John Paul Thibodeau to the right-hand side of the field. He's going to be bottled up about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Second and long from there. Clock's running, minute and 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Tigers rushing line of scrimmage. Three receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back. Vanderstein rolling out to his left. Nobody open. He's going to scramble up the middle, looking for some running room. Nowhere to go. He's going to be brought down about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage. St. Mary's will earn their last time out with 55 seconds to go in the second quarter.
So, guys, what happened on that holding call? The white hat hollered holding, then the side judge threw it because it's not the white hat's call. So he hollered holding, and the guy on the sideline judge threw the flag then. That's why I was so late.
So the white hat hollered at a separate official to throw a flag that he didn't see in his area.
Yes.
Of purview.
Yes. That's why it came in late, because the white hat was hollering at the side judge to throw the flag. So then he threw it.
I don't think I've ever in my life seen that happen.
Well, you're in Montgomery, Louisiana now.
Two touchdowns called back on penalty?
In
the first half?
Yeah, two touchdowns called back on penalties in the first half.
On bullshit penalties. Let's be clear there.
Yeah.
So just under a minute, 58 seconds to go before halftime on a second quarter that's had a lot of strangeness.
Well, the last 5 minutes have been the
longest
action
ever. Yeah.
With not a lot of points or movement to show for it.
Yep.
Two receivers and a wing to the right-hand side for St. Mary's. Single receiver to the left. Snap is back.
JPT.
They're rolling
That's a
out
good
to the
block.
right-hand side, looking.
He's got to get rid of that ball, guys.
Yep. Got out of stat. Wow, that was another two-second runoff there after he went out of bounds. It was at 50 seconds.
in the first half.
Yeah, on the scramble, had Denison Morgan there as he broke loose just as the cornerback was breaking in on Vandersteen as he was scrambling around the right-hand side.
Looks like about 3rd and 15.
You got to let it rip there. I mean, just take a chance. I mean, throw it downfield. It's, you know, you only got a little bit of time left.
Good on the young man to get out of bounds, stop the clock, though.
That ball spotted at the 35-yard line. 2 receivers and a wing to the left-hand side. Single receiver to the right. JPT to Vandersteen's right-hand side in the backfield. 48 seconds to go on the game clock.
We await the snap.
Snap is back. Vandersteen looking to his left-hand side. No pressure, no one open.
Ball is tipped. Incomplete pass.
And that'll be a turnover on down. Montgomery will take it over. First and 10.
Is that 3rd down? No,
they can bring up 4th down here.
Oh, that was for
Correction now is 4th down.
Okay, yeah. I thought so.
And it looks like we're bringing on the kicking team.
21-18. Please.
Good job, huh?
So Tigers trying to get their punt team. 42 seconds to go in the second quarter. Tigers on the punt from the Montgomery 35-yard line. Snap is back. High kick here.
Good job, Denison.
That's going to fall.
That down it. Job. Tucker downs it inside the 10, I believe. Probably around the 8-yard line there.
We'll see if Montgomery is elect 31 seconds to go on the clock here in the second quarter. Let it rip. If they elect to let it rip or take a knee if they've got the ball deep inside their own 15-yard line. I assume with you that
number 1.
They'll either air it out or
to Gainey or give it on a draw to Christian.
Oh, I'm handing it to number 9 and see what he can do.
All day long.
I hope they don't. I hope they just get on a knee, but.
Yep. Well, DBs give cushion, keep things in front of you here. Don't get beat deep. So the dangerous number 1, Gainey, ISO'd out on the right side with Shilan. So 31.3, man in motion to the left. Snap is back. Handoff. Number 9 is way deep in the St. Mary's territory, runs over 2 or 3 tacklers before he's pushed out of bounds. And
he gets
a 20-yard carry.
Looks like it'll be marked out right around the 30-yard line with 23 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Yep, ran that out of bounds.
Same play that they ran for the long run. We'll be seeing a lot of that in the second half.
Yep. Stacked receivers left and right, a little bit tighter this time. And I got to think that's Christian in the backfield with the quarterback. Jordan takes a snap, looking to throw, goes deep, out of bounds.
Jordan's pass sails out of bounds.
That'll fall incomplete. Bring up a 2nd and 10. 18 seconds to go on the clock.
Maybe 3 plays here, depending on how quick they can go with them. Certainly not much for running game here. They do have timeouts, so 21-18.
2 receivers to the left. Rotating here. 3 receivers to the right-hand side. Single receiver to the left. Gainey lined up wide right on the right-hand side on the outside of the trips formation. Snap is back.
Getting pressure
in the backfield.
He's dropped. Drop him.
And he's going to scramble out of
still
3
looking
tacklers.
downfield. And incomplete pass. Oh, my God.
They're giving him a completion, guys. It's a 3-yard pass, but it's completion.
Wow. But zero's on the clock, so it looks like there's no time on the clock currently. 21-18 St. Mary's, and
they're going to give a timeout to Montgomery.
How do we know how much time there is on the clock?
Zero, all zeros on the clock, but they're going to give a timeout to Montgomery here.
Y'all like some home cooking?
Yeah, I do, but I rarely get it. At this home, anyway.
Yeah.
Mama cooks a good meal, but on the football field, even at our home stadium, we can't get calls like this.
And they'll add 3 seconds, it looks like, onto the clock here. So ball spotted right around the 35-yard line, just inside the 35-yard line of Montgomery.
Giving them 3 seconds on the clock here. So I got to think that's Montgomery High School class of 2002, 2012. Good Lord Jesus.
So
it's some questionable mathematics going on here.
2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Gainey lined up wide right all alone in the formation. Have to think they may go up top.
Batted down. Nice job.
Aiden Nelson.
Nelson right there. And golly, if he could have caught that, he almost one-handed it. He'd have been off to the races with no time left.
And they're going to call halftime on that one with 3 seconds.
Reluctantly.
Incomplete pass, and that's going to bring us to halftime as St. Mary's is leading Montgomery 21-21 after an eventful first half. High offensive octane there, or high octane offensive performance, both sides of the ball through about a quarter and a half, and just penalty driven, odd calls there for the last half of the second quarter. Glad to see this one get to halftime, see if we can make some adjustments, and we're looking forward to what we can do in the second half.
Yeah, the last 6 minutes took about 30 minutes.
So with that, we'll give you 15 minutes back, play some rock music while we go and find some food here, change our batteries, and we'll be back in 15 minutes with third quarter action. St. Mary's leading Montgomery 21-18 in district play.
What's wrong?
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Throw it back up. How do you? Make sure you put it up.
I didn't think we're just in blood.
That's just my football. It's not nice to call names. To be me? I'm an angel. I'm an angel that's an ass.
No, there's no angel in your description.
The devil technically was an angel.
And the angry mother was here for that.
She telling you she loves me?
Buttering up or That's exactly what. That's what she I got it. It's gonna be nice the rest of the night.
Hey, you know that number 9 for them is only a sophomore? Number 9, he's only a sophomore. Said he can come live in my house. Hey, so you probably know him. Number 9 a legit sophomore, or is he like 18-year-old?
He's sophomore.
So he needs to come live in my house. Is what you're saying.
Remember me and Johnson talking to you about the Eli? He's the other
Okay.
other one I got back there.
All right.
2 of them was on the same one.
Okay. So I need
He's like you. Hey, back to him.
number 9 wants him.
You got him, you were talking to him.
If I got Eli? Okay. Which number is Eli? Let me go. Okay. 4. Eli Bullock.
No. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead.
Yeah, because we need to go over some halftime scores and stuff. Log on to Go, because I can't log on my phone, Trent, and be on yard stream.
Okay.
Doug, y'all gonna get some score updates? Because I can't do it on my phone, because I'll be on yard stream.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get that background sound shut off for you here in just a second. There we go. So we're back. Chad, you should be with us, I think.
Not yet.
Yeah, you are. We had you.
Hear you loud and clear.
Y'all can hear me loud? I can't hear you guys.
Huh.
Then how come you're answering us?
Because he's next to the truck.
Are y'all in it now?
So St. Mary's coming out of the half, leading 21-18. They should be kicking off to start the second half.
Should be. We'll get some area
Y'all are
scores here.
Jamie, are Trent and Dudley on?
So, got us? Yep, I think we're on. All right. Zero's on the clock. St. Mary's going to kick off to Montgomery on the road, leading 21-18 on your St. Mary's Tigers. So let's hope we made adjustments to the defense. But we did a pretty good job of putting pressure on the elusive quarterback, number 12, Mason Jordan. Nita really containing their primary go-to receiver, Hayden Gainey, and number 9, Jeremiah Christian, running back. Once he gets into space, is
really a three-headed monster there for Montgomery with Gainey, a senior,
Christian, a sophomore, and
Gainey the senior, Mason Jordan senior quarterback, and then you mix Christian in there, powerful, speedy tailback in. makes for some powerful offense there for Montgomery. So St. Mary's looking to kick off. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line.
Deep is the elusive number 9. They'll kick away from him. Brought in on the hop by number 88. Up to the 20, 25, 30. Trying to get the edge. Has some speed in the middle. Has one man to beat. And he's going to finally get brought down. Bullet on a return all the way to the St. Mary's 26-yard line. So a big opening kick return by Montgomery. No flags on the field. 1st and 10 Montgomery.
You want to sit, Chuck?
In St. Mary's territory. Only 12 seconds off of the third quarter clock. Ball placed at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Montgomery, ball on the right hash, moving towards the west end zone. Scoreboard end zone is Montgomery. They have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, wing to the left, and the quarterback, Jordan, now puts a man in motion to the right side. A little bit of a counter candy, pass out into the flats, and wrapped up and brought down. Good open field tackle. That's number 10 for your St. Mary's Tigers. It's Dennison Morgan, and I thought I saw number 8 in there as well. Is Dortland in right now?
Yeah, he was the primary tackle.
Okay. Gain of about a yard, 2nd and 9.
Montgomery stacks receivers left and right.
And on to number 9. And good job tackling him, but man, he just moves the pile here, and it's a rugby scrum. Gain of about 3, maybe 4. Christian's a powerful running back. 11 minutes, and you have an injured Montgomery player. So clock will stop with 10:52. St. Mary's leading 21-18 in early third quarter action. Gave up a long run on the opening kickoff of the third quarter, but trying to stand stuff right now.
Jeremiah Christian.
Yep, Jeremiah Christian, the injured player. Can't tell if he's got a cramp in his calf, but he's slow getting off here.
And that's significant here. He's trying to hobble off, but big loss there for Montgomery. They have the ball spotted inside the St. Mary's 25-yard line early in the third quarter action.
Looks like 2nd and 5 or 6 here.
3rd and 5 coming up.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left for Montgomery. Malaki Butler, sophomore running back in at tailback, lined up to Mason Jordan's left-hand side. Montgomery's looking over the sideline for direction.
Now, this is an exorbitant amount of time. No signal that there was less than 10 seconds. So sure looked like a blown tackle out there.
Nice quick pass completed number 88, Eli Bullet.
Eli Bullet on the reception, 1st and 10 on the gain of about 15.
Eli Bullock, sophomore wide receiver for Montgomery. Look for him to fill the void there for Jeremiah Christian.
10-15 and counting. 1st and 10, Montgomery.
So 3 receivers lined up tight to the right-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the left.
Got a hold of the jersey. Good job. That's a big tackle for loss. Big sack. Foshi trucking. At least 3 or 4 St. Mary's Tigers in there.
Yeah, I saw A.J. Lavisphere and Latravian in there on the defense. AJ able to get the jersey as he was blitzing from looked like the cornerback or outside linebacker position. So 3 receivers to the right for Montgomery, single receiver to the left. 2nd and long, ball spotted at the St. Mary's 20-yard line. 9 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. Snap is back. St. Mary's bringing pressure.
Blitzing
off the edge.
Number 52 or 62 holding all day long.
Now looking at it in front of us, just plain as day, right in front of the white hat. Right in front of the white hat who refuses to throw the flag. Same white hat who yelled at another official to throw a holding penalty against St. Mary's that pulled a touchdown off the board back in the second quarter. But brings up a 3rd and long, ball spotted at the St. Mary's 25-yard line. Need a big play here to
get off the field.
To get off the field. Definitely in 4-down territory, so they'll be going for it if they don't convert here.
Absolutely. Tight formation here.
2 receivers lined on each side of the formation, lined up tight to the line of scrimmage. Single back in the backfield.
That's a movement. Got to call that one. Unfortunately, he had to call that one as the right tackle took an early step back.
Flag on the field. Play is blown dead.
There'll be a loss of 5. Encroachment here. False start. Right tackle.
Start against Montgomery. They'll back him up even further. Another 3rd very long.
3rd and 20 here.
From St. Mary's is 25-yard line.
3rd and 20 from the 25-yard line. Same formation for Montgomery. 2 receivers tight to the formation on each side. Snap is back. Looking for Gainey over the middle. Now he'll go down the right sideline. Intercepted.
Michael French
on the interception there.
Oh, no, number 3. I'm sorry.
Oh, Cole Yop. Sorry.
Thought it was number 2, but it's 3. Cole Yop.
Big interception by Cole Yop on 3rd and long. And that'll be a Guidro's physical therapy big play.
Yep.
And a Vonnie and Grumpy turnover.
Yes, indeed.
As St. Mary's defense able to step up big, close to their own end zone here. As Montgomery was able to move the ball inside the 25-yard line, but St. Mary's forces a turnover on Montgomery's opening drive for the 3rd quarter. They'll take over 1st and 10.
15.
At the 15-yard line with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. They're leading Montgomery 21-18 on the road.
Gandy at the quarterback position.
Shallon Gandy in at quarterback. Everybody in tight to the formation. Fake handoff going one direction.
A bit of a counter to JPT on the carry. Jacob.
JAT on the carry.
Jet.
As both Thibodeaux were lined up in the backfield with Shallon Gandy in at quarterback. Be a gain of 3 on 1st down.
Injured St. Mary's Tiger. That looks like Blaze Conant.
Do have a lineman down on the field.
Timeout on the field for an injured St. Mary's Tiger.
And we'll take this opportunity to take our own timeout. We've got an injured Tiger down on the field. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision?
There's Chad. Got your camera on, Chad.
Oh, do I? Okay, don't want that on.
So Blaze is up and moving here for St. Mary's as he's working his way off the field.
Guys, defensively on that interception, I think we put Cole. That's the first time I've seen Cole Yop on defense all year long. I think we'll put him in there to counter the height advantage of their tall wide receiver there.
Smart move by Coach Wren and the defensive staff to make that adjustment, and it definitely paid off with that turnover. So freshman Thomas Hardy in for the Tigers on offense as he's replacing Blaze on the offensive line. 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Double tight, double wing formation for the Tigers. Both Thibodeau's in the backfield with Shallon Gandy in at quarterback, and heavy pressure coming from all directions as he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. That'll be a sack on the play. Looks like a loss of about 3 yards.
It was a miscommunication, guys. Shallon turned around to hand the ball to somebody, and somebody wasn't there. So I'm not sure who messed up there, but somebody turned the wrong way or went the wrong way.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 11. As the Tigers trying to get the ball out of their own red zone here, their side of the field. if nothing else, to give a little cushion here for a punt, see if we can at least force the ball to the Montgomery side of the field. Double wing formation again for the Tigers. Double tight, double wing. Two backs in the backfield. Challengani still in at quarterback. As he's going to swing it out wide to Dennison Morgan, and he's going to fight for first down yardage.
Way to fight, Dennison. That was extra effort right there. Got the first down.
Go ahead there, Chad.
I said the extra effort by Dennison Morgan is what got the first down right there.
Yeah, able to fight off a defender after the catch, and got a play action there in the backfield and hit one of the wing backs there in the flats and turns it upfield for a first down. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Nice third down conversion for the Tigers.
Yep. Sure thought the clock would start, but it hadn't after the movement of the chains. 7:42, 21-18. Receivers left and right, wing right. Challengani handoff, JPT, plenty of pressure into the backfield. We're losing the battle at the line of scrimmage, but John Paul Thibodeau refuses to yield. Gains almost 5.
Looks like they'll get 4 yards here. Great effort by the by John Paul Thibodeau and pressure in the backfield before he even got to the line of scrimmage. Got to push up the middle. Help from small offensive lineman, but he definitely fought for some tackles there for hard-fought 4-yard gain.
Yeah, Montgomery getting a lot of pressure into our backfield here.
Well, guys, count with Shallon in there. How many guys are in the box? I mean,
there's
9.
Quite a few. Fake handoff here. Eludes an initial tackler, and Shylon Gandy close to first down territory, going to be about a yard shy. Direct snap there, and that's a back draw all the way off right tackle. So
we have a big 3rd and 1 here. It's the ball spotted at the St. Mary's 44-yard line.
6:30, counting, third quarter clock. Leading 21-18.
So Tigers going with the single receiver and a wing and tight end here on this drive with Challengani in at the quarterback. 2 receivers now to the right-hand side, wing and a receiver to the left. John Paul Thibodeau lined up to Shallon's left-hand side in the backfield. Snap is back. Hand off to John Paul Thibodeau. He's going to fight for 3 yards to get a first down.
First down at the end of about 3.
I don't know if you noticed that, but on that
St. Mary's Robert continue down there, 47 yards.
Got a little bit, got a good little push there on that one. Right when we needed it. Win the battle every play. Win the battle every play.
2 big third down conversions here as we start this drive inside our own 15. We're able to push the ball close to midfield. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. A.J. Johnson back in at quarterback here. Snap is back. He's rolling out to his right.
That's time.
Looking, going to air it down deep, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Yop, intended receiver.
Johnson launches it deep down the field and falls incomplete.
No one open initially. Nice job. I did notice by the receivers. We mentioned the scramble drill. When they saw no one was open, AJ continuing to, you had a couple go deep, a couple come back, so give him some additional options there on the routes.
Not a bad first down shot right there.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball spotted again at the 47-yard line, St. Mary's. 2 receivers and a wing to the left-hand side. Koyop all alone on the right-hand side of the formation.
Man in motion now. Big handoff out into the flats. And that's first down territory. Should be across field.
First down.
Hayden Nelson on the reception, and Hayden trying to make that statement game, ladies and gentlemen. For a first down there.
Yeah, and I know we've talked about it previously. Fake the jet sweep action there, and quick pass out to Hayden Nelson out in the flats on the left-hand side. Love seeing him getting included in the passing game.
Yep. So as you may have heard from the PA announcer, official timeout for an injured Montgomery player close to their own sidelines over there. Clock stops at 5:19.
Jamie actually.
See if we can get some late third quarter.
I said it on the radio.
But Tigers trying to drive. And we talked a little bit about the key to this game is keeping their powerful offense off the field. And to do that, we got off the field deep in our own territory with the interception. Got to keep this drive going while chewing up clock and ultimately put some points on the board.
Yeah, consistent, sustained drives is important. Seeing that here, not a bad job. Hopefully we can keep this drive going till we get some additional points on the board. But not a bad drive just to get us out from our own end zone as we started this drive inside our own 15, and now the ball spotted beyond midfield, now in Montgomery side of the field.
Right.
So 2 receivers to the left, wing and a receiver on the right-hand side of the formation. A.J. Johnson in at quarterback on first down for your St. Mary's Tigers. Got a receiver in motion from left to right.
That's
Shalin
Gandy.
Snap is back. A.J. rolling to his right-hand side.
Pass into the flats. Yop has the reception. Tries to break a tackle, and I think he has first down territory. Late flag is thrown, and we'll see who gets flagged for that.
We do have a flag on the field on the far side.
Who's going to call us on that? That isn't going to be on the reception. He called some other bullshit over here.
Hold on. Who's truck? Chad Method.
Yep. So I think an unsportsmanlike conduct against St. Mary's on the play. You can hear the boos from the crowd. .436. So a lot of extracurriculars here, and St. Mary's going to get flagged for the unsportsmanlike. 4:36, third quarter action. St. Mary's still leading 21-18, but going to be backed up at least 15 on this. So that's firing up your St. Mary's Tiger crowd. So backs them up 15. So after the first down, after the first down on the throw and catch from A.J. Johnson to Cole Yop, and so 1st and 10 St. Mary's Tigers at the Montgomery 46-yard line.
First and 10 from the 47-yard line.
So ball at the 46-yard line. St. Mary's comes to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, wing to the right. A.J. Johnson in the backfield with John Paul Thibodeau. Low snap. A.J. scoops it up. Going deep. It's going to be out of bounds. Ball's out of bounds. So incomplete pass. Clock stops. 4:14, third quarter action.
We'll stay right here, 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line.
2nd and 10, St. Mary's. So after the deep pass incomplete, second and 10, St. Mary's. So 2 receivers right, short side, wing to left, handoff, John Paul Thibodeau, heavy defensive pressure. John Paul tackled, wrapped up, gain of about 4 on the tackle. Number 69, Ashton Washington, an outside linebacker listed for Montgomery. 3:56 and counting here. 21-18, still in favor of your St. Mary's Tigers. Looks like more like 3rd and about 7 here. So St. Mary's breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. John Paul Thibodeau in the backfield on the right side of A.J. Wing there. AJ pulls that on the RPO, and it's going to be close to first down territory. Went out of bounds. It's going to be very close. Yeah, it's going to be close. Look, official is showing fourth down. Fourth and about a yard, maybe two.
I'm going to have a chance to get off the field out here with this stop.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
So big, critical fourth down here, and St. Mary's going to elect to take a timeout. So clock stops here with 3:04 to go in third quarter action. St. Mary's is leading 21-18. So stoppage of play here with the timeout. We'll also thank DK01 Storage for the timeout. Our timeout sponsor on the play. Big thank you to DK01. Big thank you to all our sponsors bringing you St. Mary's Tiger football. So big down here for St. Mary's. We'll see if they're going to elect to go for it as they are in Montgomery territory. So it looks like your offense is still out on the field here. AJ going to go understender, I formation. Tight end to the left, wing to the left, tight end right in Yop. So fake handoff, pitch to Thibodeau. Has running room, makes the corner. Looks like he could score. He could go all the way, ladies and gentlemen. He cuts inside. Touchdown, John Paul Thibodeau on the carry. No flags on the field. Tigers of St. Mary's add 6. And it looks like maybe an injured Montgomery player on the field. So John Paul Thibodeau with about a 38-yard run there for the touchdown. So fake the dive, got it on the pitch, got the first down and wanted more, cut inside, eluded tacklers, and was off to the races. So it looks like a cramp on the field, momentary stop and play on the offensive big play. We're going to thank Gidro's Physical Therapy and a touchdown for 3J's Construction.
Number 9 cramping again.
Yep. That's
good.
Number 9, the elusive running back, Jeremiah Christian, sophomore running back, cramped up on the play for Montgomery. So he's back up on his own power, gets a little bit of a cheer right here. 2:50 showing on third quarter clock. 27-18 St. Mary's, pending the point after attempt by.
We're missing somebody. I mean, how do you not know you're on special teams?
Right. So PAT coming off of the foot of Gidro's. Hey, buddy. How are you?
No, the foot of Carter Hogue.
Carter Hogue. Carter Hogue in to kick the extra point.
It's good.
And the kick is good. So +7, and it's 28-18. 10-point lead for St. Mary's. Deep in the third quarter, 2:50 showing on the clock, and it's going to be a matter of keeping the lead now. So good start to the third quarter. A big run back by
Just got to step
Montgomery. Got it deep into St. Mary's territory. Had to turn over to Cole Yop, and your St. Mary's Tigers drive almost 90 yards on that series. Took up a lot of clock. Take the lead even further now, 28-18. Carter Hove on to pick off here.
Hello. Hey. What?
Try to update the ticker here. So Carter on to kick off here. 2:50 in third quarter action. St. Mary's up by 10, 28-18. Good game on the road here.
I think he was fine. He was on the rest of his bike. Yeah. Jason called about it. He dug it out of our back.
Whip kick. I think that's number 80. Looks like it'll be first and 10. Montgomery at their own 34-yard line.
Jason let it go. And finally, he put his pocket in. Got called somebody, and he walked over, and all of a sudden, shit got back. I'm not saying he called somebody. He brought Deli out.
So they had a good long sustained drive there and a touchdown.
Hopefully that's the backbreaker right there for it, break their spirit. We're getting it from all angles here, Trent.
Yeah, no doubt. First and 10, Montgomery. Senior quarterback, number 12, Mason Jordan, in the pistol formation with the dangerous number 9. Fakes the handoff, rolls out right, and thrown at the feet of the intended receiver. Incomplete pass. Dangerous number 1, open in the middle of the field. He's usually the primary intended receiver.
Jamie.
So second and 10, St. Mary's. Montgomery. High formation, 2 receivers left and right of the formation. Short side is the left side, right-handed quarterback, 244. St. Mary's adjusting the defense. Looks like they're going to be trying to bring some heat. Jordan scrambling, pointing to go deep. Gets waylaid by Aiden Nelson from behind. And big sack right there. Defensive play. Big hit for Glory Island Forms. And a sack tackle for loss for Thirsty Trucking.
That hurt me from here.
Low getting up.
That hurt. That hurt me, baby.
Shaking off the cobwebs there.
He planted him in the turf right there.
Hayden kind of been spying there from his outside linebacker, strong safety kind of position here. So try to see there. I think that was a loss of about 5. 2 receivers right, 1
I'm
left.
here with Aiden's 2 big brothers right now. Both got a smile on their face after that hit.
Absolutely. So delay a game called. Delay a game. That'll back them up 5 more. St. Mary's crowd getting into it now. Minute 38 in the third quarter.
But the Tigers don't need to do anything dumb here and give them an automatic first down. Make them earn it.
Yep, absolutely. Long way to go for Montgomery. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jordan steps, now feels pressure, tries to come back out of it. He's dropped for another sack. It's going to be a flag. I gotta think maybe we got a face mask on that.
The white hat again, strikes again.
Did we have
He's
face mask?
determined to keep him in the game.
Must have got a face mask. That's the only thing I can think.
He didn't get anything, Trent. It's the white hat again. Strikes.
Yeah.
He ignored the hold, but he threw a flag on that. The white hat is definitely alumni from here a few years back or something.
So hold. They did call both of them offsetting penalties here. Replay the down.
Well, the line judge threw the hold, and the back judge, the white hat, threw the face mask.
The face mask.
Yeah.
Clock stopped with minute 25 in third quarter, 28-18 in favor of your St. Mary's Tigers.
I've seen some bad officials in my life. This white hat is special.
Montgomery will break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage, facing third and almost 20 at least here. Got a receiver to the left, two receivers to the right, number 9 in the right wing position, empty backfield for Jordan. He's getting pressured, rolls right, sets his feet, throws a jump pass, almost intercepted there.
Good job, Brady.
And Brady
Childress
right there, almost intercepted that one. So 4th and long, got to think they in punting territory here.
I think it's too early to go for it.
A lot of time left in this game. Minute 10 in the third quarter. So kicker back and Brady back to receive at his own 47-yard line. Oh, stopped over his head. It's going to almost go out of the end zone. It's picked up. Pass into the middle of the field. He's got running room. That's the elusive number 1. He's going to get first down and plenty more before he gets upended on a busted play where the snap almost went into the end zone. 1st and 10, Montgomery at the St. Mary's 42-yard line. Oh my gosh, when things roll wrong, they roll wrong, and that was one of them.
You're going to tell me no linemen were downfield on that?
You would think that they were, right?
Well, they released for a punt.
So 1st and 10, Montgomery. They're going up tempo, 49 seconds on the third quarter clock. They'll get maybe one more playoff. Handoff to number 9, and he gets wrapped up from behind. Brady and number 8, I think, as well on that tackle. I think Northland in there to slow him down. Second and about 6. 25 seconds unless they go slow. Be the last play of the third quarter.
When you have a crazy play like that, everybody loses respect. You fell through a terrible pool.
Receivers 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Running back in the backfield is number 9, Christian, with the quarterback, Jordan, Mason Jordan. Now takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, throws a strike, and it's complete. Gain of about 11. Third quarter end. Fourth quarter will start with your St. Mary's Tigers leading 28-18, but Montgomery on the move. We'll take a quick break.
That truck and took the jag home. That's his own school property.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Chad, I got you still on the side.
Yep, you got me.
Man, a lot of time left in this game. It's just been slow.
This has been the slowest game in America.
10-point lead for your St. Mary's Tigers, up 28-18 at the start of the fourth quarter. Montgomery headed now towards that east end zone. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, man in motion. He gets the pitch. That's number 88 trying to set the corner. Good job setting the edge right there. I'll try to get a number, but I think that was Hudson Methvin. Hudson and Tucker, their linebackers trailing that down. That's a big Foshi truck and sack tackle for loss. Drops him for, let's see where they mark it. They could give him forward progress to an extent, but I think it's going to be a loss of about 8. Yeah, 8, almost 10 yards.
I know. That's what winter.
Yeah.
So, second and a long way to go here. Montgomery comes to the line of scrimmage. They have the ball at the St. Mary's Tiger 35-yard line.
But Tigers need a big stop here after that punt fiasco here. We don't want to let them score after that.
Stacked receivers left and right of the formation for the quarterback. Jordan takes the snap, drops, now feels pressure. He's going to go down. Big sack for your St. Mary's Tigers. Dennison Wharton on the tackle, had him dead to rights. No way for him to throw anything. Tackle loss. Foshi trucking. Glory Island, big hit. And it's third and a Uber. 10:26 and counting on the fourth.
A long Uber.
Big chance to get off the field here for your St. Mary's Tigers.
Okay, do you receive me?
I got you.
Okay.
They're really winning the line of scrimmage right now.
So we're powering on the line of scrimmage here.
I like how we got Cole on the tall guy over here.
Yep. Ganey, of course, out here ISO'd and pass into the middle, incomplete. Roughing the passer.
Right hat through a flag. Imagine that.
Roughing the passer thrown. So they're going to call roughing the passer on Connor Kay, I believe. Clock stop with 9:15, and as you heard, automatic first down. Just when we think we can get off the field, and I mean, it looked like just a good open field tackle, pressured. I don't know if he drove him into the turf, but
he didn't do anything wrong. That's the white hat again. The white hat strikes again. He's saving them every third down he can.
Yep. You're terrible. The white hat is explaining to the coach right now why football isn't football right now.
That is about the sixth penalty the white hat is thrown on third down.
1st and 10, Montgomery at the St. Mary's 30-yard line, getting second chance here when they backed up 3rd and a mile. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, wing to the left. Now motion behind, handoff counter, immediately dropped at the line of scrimmage by a host of St. Mary's Tigers.
Hudson Methvin led the way there.
Johnson, Hudson Methvin.
Hudson squared him up pretty good there.
2nd and 10, Montgomery, 9:40 and counting on a fourth quarter clock with your St. Mary's Tigers leading 28-18. Cheers for the defense to stand strong. Got to always be watching the very tall Hayden Ganey, not lined up now as a tight end.
Cold
tight two wings, looking for him. Almost intercepted right there. Tucker out in the flats. And another flag thrown now. Looks like Connor Kay again. So personal foul. Okay, it's all goes against Montgomery this time. So
holy cow! I must apologize to the white hat on that one. Oh, that's right. It was second down. Here comes third down. This is when he's at his best.
So third and long again. Going to be third and probably almost 25. Ball now almost at midfield in between the hash marks. Montgomery breaks the huddle.
Do you tell your D-line if they get close to him just to stop?
And stoppage of play here. We'll see what this is about. Mouthpiece, it looks like maybe. I'm not sure he has his mouthpiece. Kind of indicated, I'm not sure what that was about, but maybe has some blood or something. Yeah, blood on his lip. 9-16.
Big third down here. We got to get off the field.
So quarterback trying to help himself out here by helping his line of scrimmage as to who they need to block, give him some protection as he's not had any recently. Big press. Ball high, tip, incomplete pass. Going to set up 4th and long. Intended receiver number 88, and he's down on the turf now. So 4th and long. Clock is stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick 30-second timeout. 9:10 to go in the fourth quarter. 28-18 in favor of your St. Mary's Tigers.
Trent, are we at timeout? Trent?
Actually, I think you were live, Chad. So
okay.
All right. So we should be both back. 4th and long, and looks like they're treating this like 4-down territory here, or hoping to get a penalty. One or the other or both. Single receiver to the right in the dangerous Gainey. 2 receivers left. Certainly taking a long time here. Running back in the backfield, number 9, Christian. He goes out in the flats. Getting pressure, now dropped from behind. Good job, Dennison Morgan. Loss of additional yardage. That's a Dennison Morgan sack tackle for loss. Brought to you by Foshee Trucking, a Glory Island big hit. And turnover on downs for Vonnie and Grumpy. St. Mary's Tigers 1st and 10 at their own 40. Should be about the. Actually, it should cross midfield. It should be at. It should be at the Montgomery 48-yard line or so.
My phone died.
Oh,
Game's lasted so damn long.
Welcome back to the truck, Chad.
Yeah, game's lasted so long. My phone died, Trent.
I'm worried about our power supply too.
Yeah.
Finally got somebody that can control the mouse for me.
Okay.
1st and 10, St. Mary's. After the big stand by the defense, lots and lots of pressure there.
Multiple stands by the defense there.
Yes, indeed. So AJ back in the backfield, toss to Thibodeau. Has a little bit of a blocker in front of her in Blaze Conant, and gain of about 5. 6. 8:47. I wish we could get that to go a little bit quicker, but I'd also be happy with additional points.
It's the fourth quarter, right, guys?
It is the fourth quarter. And I think I updated the ticker.
You just didn't change fourth quarter.
Oh. Half right.
Yeah, you did half right. You made an effort.
2nd and 5, St. Mary's come to line of scrimmage, trying to bleed clock a little bit here, but needing to keep pushing it. Double wing to the right, tight end to the left. Counter off that. Inside handoff to Jacob. He's up into looks like he's going to be first down. Yeah.
First down.
On the mark, it's going to be a first down. Wow.
Oh, man.
3rd and inches.
Look, tush push here.
Something like that. Ball at the 39-yard line of Montgomery. AJ gets the call from the sidelines. Huddled up. Clock continues to run. 7:42.
Tigers have really done a good job of holding a high-power octane offense in check.
They really have, and it's due to a lot of the inside pressure. So a double wing to the right here, and that's going to be a call. So sure looks like the hard count got the defense. It did. It's going to go against Montgomery. So that'll get the first down here.
If Aiden runs a fly right here, he's wide open. He's got it all. I mean, the guy's way inside position.
Yep.
AJ doesn't do well throwing deep on the left side. 10 for Montgomery's 34.
I could throw that pass. I think he'd be so open.
So 1st and 10, St. Mary's. Continuing to drive after the 4th down stand. 7:23, 10-point lead for St. Mary's. Double wing.
Nobody's
to the right.
on Aiden. Nobody's on Aiden. Down low, down low. Throw it, throw it, throw it.
Aiden has it wide open. Escapes the tackler. Off to the races. Touchdown, St. Mary's. Nobody was on Hayden Nelson. Safety came over. A corner came over. He took an inside step. Off to the races.
Let it see it.
Touchdown, St. Mary's. On the pass from AJ to Aiden.
Young man did a good job there seeing their cornerback went inside.
Yep.
He was left alone.
And came out, couldn't make the play as he sidestepped him, juked him. Yards after catch into the end zone. Add 7. And
could be
Carter,
the nail in the coffin.
That's right. Little Hogue on to try to add the PAT. I'm going to reserve comment until he puts his foot into it.
He's going to put his foot into it. We talked before the game.
Snap is back. Kick is away. And good.
Oh, got a flag.
Flag
Looks
on the
like
play. Kick was good, though.
Kick was good.
So,
it's getting very, very
good.
chippy. I think that's on number 50, Hudson Nefton. I think he was inviting somebody to Christmas dinner.
Kick was good. It'll probably be unsportsmanlike against St. Mary's. Probably be assessed on the kickoff. Let's see.
You know what? His daddy ain't mad at him.
So
probably should be, but he's not.
Yep. Coach Seastrunk has the team huddled up, trying to probably tell them, keep your head on yourself. Let's walk out of here with a victory.
Let's go, boys. Control it, 50.
See what the call is.
It's unsportsmanlike on 50.
Okay. That's when, back in the day, Coach Cryer would have been hollering and screaming and then pull that young man and said, good job.
That's why I said his dad's probably not mad at him.
No, that's right. He'll back us up on the kickoff. St. Mary's now leading 35-18.
Oh, offset.
Oh.
He was provoked, AJ. He was provoked. My sweet son would never do.
He was good Catholic boy.
No, he would never run his mouth. So it's 7 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Your St. Mary's Tigers take a commanding 35-18 lead. Like to pour it on a little more, Trent. I don't mind for saying.
No doubt about it. It's been
the hospitality we've been showing over here tonight.
That's it. I think I need a point for every mosquito bite I got.
Yes, got to thank our local. Well, I took a bath and all.
Squib kick brought in by number 2, has it up to the 40 and dropped there. Who was that come out of the blue? That's Joan Jacob Thibodeau.
Hey, look, they're going to get an unsportsmanlike on Montgomery there, pushing the player down.
Yep. 69 there. Good tackle by
pushing one of our players
Jacob.
while he was getting up from the ground. Dennison did a good job of just putting his hands up.
Yep. And I think that's due to Coach having a talk with him. So nice open field tackle by Jacob right there.
We'll take a quick timeout and come back to it.
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Here with his flashlight, look at it. Oh, welcome back, Tiger fans. Tigers are with 7 minutes and 2 seconds. We lead 35-18 with Montgomery taking possession here. I like how we've really moved Cole Yop out here to go height on height.
I like that as well. I was really hoping to see that.
That was a good call by
for
Coach.
sure. Yep. So snap is back, handoff, whistle's blown, stoppage of play. False start. Montgomery. So Montgomery's wheels falling off their bus now.
Yeah. Yep, the frustration setting in from Montgomery, and they're going to start making mistakes. St. Mary's players have to keep their head cool. And Coach starting to work in a lot of the younger Tigers here. I see Lambaugh in, number 40 for us. Hey, Mom, pass me the phone. I'll get it.
Doing some photographing duties here, facing first and about 14. Quarterback moves the number 9, Christian, to his left side. Snaps, fake, pass out into the flats. Good open field tackle there. I think that was number.
God. AJ Lavisper. I'll get one more for
Yep. AJ Lavisper on the tackle. Second down. Tiger defense came to play tonight. Second and 15-16 right here. Leading 35-18, 6:28 to go. Clock can't run fast enough, but it sure won't.
Right. Jaden Lambaugh in for the Tigers.
Jordan, step back, looking to pass, getting a host of pressure, and finally pitches it, and they're going to call him in the grass. Call him down.
The grass to the young freshman, number 72, Andrew Johnson, with his first career sack, I believe, there.
So Foshi Trucking getting a lot of call out tonight on the sack, tackle for loss.
Congratulations to the young freshman. It has to be his first sack of his career.
Yep.
Got another flag here.
Flag after stoppage of play. So helmet off.
We have another flag on the field.
St. Mary's Tigers waving bye to the player that's having to be taken off the field. That's definitely a no-no to take your helmet off on the field of play.
You think you'd want to keep that on?
Yes.
I think number 9 has been ejected from the ballgame. Again, I want to say congratulations to Andrew Johnson on what has to be his first career sack, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. Big time right there, huh?
Number 11, Bo Clark in at safety for the Tigers. Coach Seastrick working a lot of young freshmen in.
With the 35-18 lead, 6 minutes and 6 seconds, 6:06. Montgomery Tigers coming in closer to.
You want to go to timeout? We'll take a timeout.
Take a timeout. That might help them come out.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. They're still sorting out this penalty. So I think we're going to maybe take another time out here because there's a lot of talk going on here.
They're finally moving back into their
Okay,
position.
here we go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So 2 receivers to the right of the formation, 1 to the left, and quarterback now in pistol formation, number 6.
Number 6.
Butler. Butler in now at running back. Snap is back a little bit low. And flag coming out. That's probably going to be holding given the area where it was. Brought down from behind. Ball is loose. Brought up and wrestled down. And so now, I think there were flags on flags.
Yeah,
I think he had 2 flags.
My kudos to 72 again, the freshman getting there throwing elbows at the quarterback.
Yeah.
I like it, baby. That kid's got some spunk and fire in him.
So on the initial call, it certainly looked like the quarterback was
holding on Montgomery.
We had a fumble and then unsportsmanlike on both of us.
Yeah. They are definitely earning their money tonight. The white hat and officials are.
I don't know. He probably got paid a lot.
So definitely a hold early on.
It was a hold early on, but I think we might get a little on sport. Connor K just came in and just smashed him.
You probably need to give a Glory
Island. That's a Glory Island big
hit
hit for Connor K right there.
I tell you, Chad, overall, man, just a great team effort. I can't tell you how many people we've called tonight that have had big hits, tackle for loss, pressures, and then on the offensive side of the ball, several receptions, good runs, decent passes.
Playing as a team tonight, a lot of people stepping up. But I will know it in my house. I told my son he couldn't come home if they lost. I said, go find another place to live. So I don't know if AJ had the same talk with his. But
I got rooms for those young men, but I won't tell them what the rent is.
Yeah, you don't want to feed them.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Tigers coming out. I guess we're still sorting out holding
against us as well. Penalties offset.
Repeat the down. Nope. We're still
personal foul on them. Personal foul on us. Those will offset. So we replay the down.
After 100 yards of penalty, we replay the down.
Is that about right?
Yeah.
Offset as well as a personal foul on both teams that offset. So we will play third down again.
We're an eyelash away, I think, from both teams just taking off the helmets and duking it out.
Yeah, I tell you what, and this is this is one of those games where I'm surprised the officials hadn't called both coaches to the middle of the field, and
they need to get a hold of this.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you start ejecting players, and they're out next week too.
Correct.
Yeah. And Montgomery's like us. Neither one of us can afford to have a kid down next week.
No, not at all. You just don't have the numbers.
But it's not the way to play the game.
Nope. So I might need some calculus to figure out this distance, but if I'm not mistaken, it's third down in an eternity.
I will give credit where credit is due. The Montgomery quarterback the Montgomery quarterback has taken a beating tonight. He's
really
still
has.
going.
Snap is back. Jordan sets. Pass into the middle of the field, and it's behind the intended receiver, number 88.
And ladies and gentlemen, we had a play with no flag.
No flags and a little display of sportsmanship.
Yeah. I didn't see the sportsmanship, but I did see
we helped the guy up off the field.
Okay.
That must have been one of our younger Tigers.
Yeah. Must have been.
St. Mary's leading 35-18, 5:51, and pretty much a punting situation deep in their end zone. If this one's over his head, it's a safety.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what started all this was a deep snap. Seems like it was an eternity
is
ago.
Is that the same series?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Tigers not rushing here. Going to play the return. Just let it bounce.
Get away from it, and it's going to be down deep in Montgomery territory. 1st and 10, St. Mary's Tigers at the Montgomery 29.
Like to see Coach here just run the ball, run the clock out, eat a lot of clock here.
Yep.
talk to your players about being smart and know that you have to make it for next week.
Yep. Is our coaching staff up in the box? I think they are, huh?
I think they're about to start making their way down.
Yep.
So Tiger's going to take over on the 30-yard line here. Only 30 yards to go to punch on another one. And another one's not going to hurt my feelings any.
Yep. Crowd dwindling for Montgomery. Tight set here. A stand-up tight end and double wings to the left, wide receiver to the right. And I think that's Jacob in the backfield with AJ. And Jacob gets a handoff right side. Hard running, dives forward. We'll see where they mark him down, but I think it's a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Kind of rolled a little bit for it.
We've had a lot of Tigers step up tonight, but I really want to separate Aiden Nelson tonight. That young man came in here possessed tonight and had a great game against a lot of his old friends. Hats off to him.
2nd and 7.
You know, we got 2 Montgomery Tigers. Jay Lavisphere also.
That's right.
Grew up a lot of these young men.
Heavy left side, Thibodeau, Jacob has running room, needs to beat one.
Runs over number 88 and carries him into the end zone.
No flags. Jacob Thibodeau on about a 28-yard, 27-yard line.
And just
run.
carried number 88 in the end zone with him. Said, get him back and let's go for a ride. Be out.
He said, let me show you something, big brother. Let me show you something, big brother. He said, okay, you didn't want to call me JAT.
I'm not little brother. I'm just brother.
I'm man. Man Tib. So tack on a 6, waiting the point after. And I think they're going running clock. Just heard running clock.
So,
yep.
On out.
That's Daddy's football field.
So White Hat calls for a running clock. I got to think he talked that over with Montgomery's
I doubt he talked it over. I think he just did it. It's time to get out of here.
Okay, let's watch that.
Snap is back. Kick is away.
Looks good.
And I think young Carter Hogue is perfect on the night for point afters.
He was booting it from 45 yards at a personal best before the game. Had a little chit-chat with the young man about putting some extra into it. And he really responded. We'll take a quick commercial timeout here with their Tigers leading 42-18. Welcome back, Tiger fans. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game and a running clock, your St. Mary's Tigers will be kicking off, going from our right to our left. Tigers came out and really put a beat down on them. Glad to see it. We needed it. And,
statement game coming out of a tough loss on the road at Logansport. And, this could be a little bit of something to kind of build a little bit of a second half of the season, the rest of the district going into the playoffs.
I think we're the best team in the district, even though we lost to Logansport.
I agree.
I've never seen Logansport celebrate like they did after they beat us because I think they knew they stole one.
I think they did. Good breakdown, open field tackle there.
Great open field tackle by Michael French there. God thought he was going to juke him. He said, no, sirree.
Good breakdown. That was textbook.
Yeah, it was textbook.
Got about 3 yards away, broke down, and saw which way he was going to go, watched his hips, and just tackled him up.
Yep. Great open field tackle by Michael French there.
So Montgomery will probably have maybe about 3 or 4 plays here as the clock continues to run.
I need to see if they just kneel on it. I don't think they're sending Mason back out. Looks like they're subbing a lot in.
Yep. Tigers of St. Mary's will take a victory back to East 5th.
It's going to be a nice ride home. I suggest everybody in the stands go the speed limit on the way home.
Yep. That's it. Take your time. Some road construction as well.
Yes.
Little road construction.
As we have been harassed by the police department.
Number 6 in at quarterback, Malachi Butler, sophomore. takes a direct snap, goes off the left side, and gets wrapped up out of bounds. Gain of about 6.
If we have any attorneys out there listening, let me need your help with illegal search and seizures on my of my property over here. Evidently, they didn't like some of the beverage choices we had over here, Trent.
Yeah. I thought it was common knowledge that I needed to keep my vocal cords lubed up.
I didn't think a cop could go in your bag without your permission.
Not usually, but. So under a minute to go here. Direct snap. Number 6 brought down by a host of St. Mary's Tigers. And maybe one more play here. St. Mary's Tigers return home next week.
Way to play 50! Way to play 53!
31 seconds, and I think this one's just going to bleed out here as your St. Mary's Tigers
let you take it, Trent.
hold the victory here, 42-18, and return back home next week.
At home next week. Come out and watch the Tigers.
Come out, support your St. Mary's Tigers. Chad's going to head down to congratulate his young man, as he rightfully should. A big game by everybody involved. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week at home. St. Mary's victorious on the road at Montgomery. Final score 42-18. Good night and good evening.
Yeah, there's Murphy. He's over there working, huh? Yep, he's helping out, taking stuff down, huh?